tell by the music, it's time for our favorite hour of the week. It's time for What's Up Big Rapids. And we are the hosts that try every week to bring you the most. I'm Chris Jane.
And I'm Pat Brooks.
Before we even get into it, we just want you to know that no matter who you are, no matter where you're from, no matter what you look like or what you've done, you are a loved and valuable member of this community, and we will do our best not to waste even a moment of your precious time.
And speaking of that, not wasting your time, click that like button, click that share real quick, drop a comment.
It's the easiest way you can help us.
We love it. Appreciate it. How you doing, buddy?
Doing very well. Doing very, very well. It's been an excellent week. You guys really seem to love last week's episode with the mayor. Shout out to Dr. Gunther. He was an excellent first guest.
It was awesome.
I think it's almost impossible that we don't try to get him to be like a regular guest.
For sure.
I think there's
your plug.
No getting around it, that we're going to want to see him more often. You know, if we can
at
get
least
him
a couple times,
if we can get him a few times a year at least, that would be so cool.
Quick updates for the city for sure. Yeah.
And that's if we can. And hey, if there's more questions for the mayor, we'd be happy to send him to him, let him answer him from wherever, and we'll just put him on the show.
Those reels are doing numbers. People are engaging with it. We see in the comments. People loved last week's episode.
You guys are not going to believe our next guest is locked in as well. It's going to be pretty epic. Speaking of which, just as a heads up, next week's show is going to be one day later than normal because we're going to be accommodating the schedule of the president of Ferris State University, Dr. Pink. So I'm spoiling a little bit here, but I'm also teasing you a little bit because I know it's going to be excellent. And it'll be worth the wait.
My hope is that I don't just sit here in awe like I did last week and just listen to the conversation and actually engage maybe next week.
Honestly, mostly probably people were just glad we shut up.
True, very true.
Because they want to hear from these people.
And it was a lot of information. And no, I look forward to.
Me too, because I've never everything met I know about him. I like and respect, but I haven't really gotten to know him as a human being very much. And not that necessarily that's going to happen next week either, because like you said, we're probably just going to talk about all the great new hires and the new construction stuff Ferris is doing.
I can't wait to ask him about the branding of Ferris. It's been so exciting to see the outward branding of Ferris, and just we're out there doing things, and I'm looking forward to it.
You guys probably noticed some kind of strange looking branding go up over the last week or two around the flight library area, not quite, but just to the north of that is where they've broken ground now on the new Jim Crow Museum.
Yep.
And so it has some protective barrier, and it's really nicely branded and stuff. I thought, geez.
It is too. Building for the future or something like that, I think I read.
Yeah, that's really cool.
Very cool.
Yeah.
No, I'm looking forward to next week for sure.
Speaking of construction and deconstruction and whatnot, I was shocked to have, to get out of town for just a minute. A couple hours. I came back, and the awning at A&W was laying on some gentleman's car. He looked
poor guy.
He looked like a friend of mine who's a mortgage guy. I thought for sure his car was toast, but and then the story I heard, and I can't wait to kind of find out what really happened. But the story that people were saying was that two Amish girls in a box truck ran into A&W.
So I did a drive-by, and I seen two Amish girls in a box truck parked next to A&W.
So I've got more questions than I've got answers.
We're getting really...
First off, maybe I'm completely ignorant about it. I don't know how common it is for Amish to get driver's licenses. Right. I have heard that in some counties that there is some requirements. I wasn't even sure if they got state IDs or how they got around all that.
I don't know how that any of that works.
They
don't pay taxes.
I know, and they pay cash for most things. So I wasn't really sure about the inner working. So I have more questions than answers.
I seen two girls sitting in the front of a box truck parked.
Here's the thing. I don't think they were probably Amish. Some other reports said they were. Someone else then said, I think they were Mormon girls, which I'm like, no, I think they mean Mennonite.
Mennonite, yeah. There's probably some kind of Mennonite.
So now, obviously, Mennonite people drive obviously. Yep. So who knows? But I hope they weren't injured. I don't think anybody was hurt. It was just it was an accident, and fortunately, the community rallied.
Do you think they pulled in right here, kind of clip this.
Who knows if it was pulling in or pulling out or what happened, but I guess they just wanted some cheese curds real bad.
Is there any update? So I did see, I drove by today, I seen cars parked along the side.
Been open. They were open. I think that they have been open every day that they were supposed to be. It just, they had to get a wrecker in. Curry's wrecker came and lifted the roof off.
Just got to get back to work.
Yeah, well, get that guy out of there, and then they got it mostly secure that day and just sort of roped everything off. And I believe Cook's Welding has been working on it, and it's gonna.
It looks like it's roped off, secured, tape, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, but they are open, and it's gonna be back to
poor A&W, man.
I know it's gonna
so bad.
Right at the peak of the season too.
Speaking of feeling bad for. How you feeling after that run on Saturday?
Oh yeah, if you guys remember, we had said we were going to go do the Wise 5K on Saturday morning, and
bright and early.
With
no support.
Yeah, never got
just us.
Never got a
thanks family.
Never got a training run in or anything like that. Just winged it. Just figured I'd go out there and do it. Pat got one training run in, but it was his first ever 5K.
Yeah.
And I've done a lot of running in the past, but I haven't been running since. Really, COVID killed my my desire to really exercise
it killed a lot of stuff.
So it was you know what? Pretty good turnout, I thought. Mm-hmm. Nice people, nice, chilly, but not a bad day. It was actually very, very pretty.
Yep.
And your boys represented.
No big deal.
We knocked it out like it was nothing.
We ran the entire time.
Ran the whole time.
Slowing down.
Even though we got misdirected, not just us, like 30 or 40 people got misdirected, and we ended up running like an extra half mile. I could have done without that. I'm not going to lie to you. I could have done without that. But
our pace got better.
We got faster the whole way.
So, no, I was super proud of myself. I am still sore. I tried to hoop on Saturday. Like went and played some basketball.
Yeah,
that didn't last long.
Yeah.
And still feeling it today.
It was a weekend, man, because we wanted to see Billy Strings' homecoming, return to the Grand Rapids area. That was Friday night at the Van Andel.
Fun.
It was fantastic. But I knew I had to get up early and get there to that run. So. That was.
So if your local organization has a 5K planned, or if
you want to do more of these, I was thinking that for sure next year when the Polar Plunge comes around, put this out there. We're jumping this year. All of us are doing it. You know what I mean? The whole team. We're going to Polar Plunge.
We're going to get painter suits with the logo on them.
That's right. We're going to do something because Pat's right. We should, if there's something we can support that you guys are doing, let us know, and we will be we'll show up if we can and try to.
We'll come in and Step Brothers any situation.
That's right. We'll come in and try to take it up to a 10.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
I think people are excited we were there on Saturday morning. So
it's the Catalina wine mixer.
We'll bring we'll
bring the energy
anywhere. So let us know. Let us know if you got anything else going on. I'm here for it.
We're here for it.
Yeah. So what we got going on this week?
Well, lots of stuff, my man. Lots of stuff. I think I almost know we're going to miss stuff because there's some really cool updates. There's stuff happening around town. I guess just before. Oh, I know. I knew there was something Thursday. Worship in the Park.
Yep.
But we can get to that. Big Rapids Summerfest is the main one that is on my mind. That's Saturday from 11 to 3. It's basically, guys, it's just a free block party for all of us to just come down and have some fun. We'll have inflatables, games. Some live music. Bud Greenman and I are going to bust out fiddle and guitar and play some
car show.
Play some traditional music. We got car show. We've got the fire department will have some trucks out there.
Some food trucks out there too.
Yeah, Yellow Window food truck will be out there, and Res Life's doing snow cones.
Fun.
So.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
And are we still pulling the fire truck?
I don't think so. We couldn't get anybody who's brave enough to try to tackle that. I will work on it for next year.
All right,
we couldn't get any of the other city departments.
Doc looks super disappointed that he couldn't show up and just show you guys how light a fire truck really is.
It's fine. I mean, it's still going to be fun. It's more just about just having kind of a low-key fun.
Kicking off
You know,
summer.
where the kids can run around and play a little bit, and adults can do a little shopping if they want to. Maybe get some food, get a drink. We're a social district now, as you guys know.
We got all new seating was installed yesterday, right in front of us, in front of Two Cheesy Guys, all over the place.
You guys remember that last year the city partnered with a bunch of the downtown businesses to where they kind of provide and store in the wintertime some really nice looking outdoor furniture so that everything's sort of uniform downtown. So it's a great look.
All brand new.
Well, now so this year there's more.
Yep.
There's even more. So it's very, very comfortable downtown.
Lots of seating.
Lots of seating. So if your kids want to come down and play, or you want to come down and just hang out, there's plenty of place for you. So that's
with the beautiful flowers and all that. I mean, we're doing our thing downtown.
That's Saturday during the day. Then that night, Hand of Giants and I will be playing with Roosevelt Diggs up at the Coyote Crossings, just for our friends to the north. That's a Cadillac. That's actually right near Caberfait.
Okay.
Right where you turn to go to Caberfait, you can turn to go to Coyote Crossing, and it's this very cool little kind of resort thing that they've built back in there. You can stay back there,
nice.
But they have a nice outdoor stage, and they bring in some really good music. So,
I mean, they're bringing you in.
Well, yeah, that's right. It's a pretty good band. I'm telling you, Roosevelt
Giants.
Diggs is very popular band around here too. They're from like the Grand Rapids area, and I mean they're really good.
That's
so
cool.
That's Saturday night. I want to say music starts around 7:00. So come on, I think it is a ticketed show though. It's like $20 for adults.
I'm sure Hand of Giants probably got some social media info out.
They
too,
do.
So they can,
Yep.
they can get the address, all that kind of stuff.
We've been sharing it.
That's
so
awesome.
That's going on. More music if you want it more close to home. A couple things I want to let you know. One, it may be too late by the time you hear this, but every Wednesday night, the Ferris Community Concert Band, I think it's actually called the West Central Community Concert Band or something like that, but you guys know what that is. That's where it's a mix of Ferris students and community members form an orchestra during the summers, and they rehearse on Monday nights and they perform on Wednesday nights. It's really wild. I play percussion
Where
for
are they
them a
playing
lot.
at right now?
Tonight they're going to play at the Band Shell.
Okay.
I'm sorry. Tonight they're at the Old Jail.
Okay.
Okay. Today is June 4th.
Yep.
Next week they're playing at the Castle in Canadian Lakes.
Canadian Lakes, all right.
The week after, they will be at the Band Shell.
They kick off the Band Shell.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Series.
I don't want to goof you guys up, but so tonight is the first of those concerts at the Old Jail, and I don't know if they're going to get the weather for it. I think this rain is supposed to sort of continue through till tomorrow morning. Tomorrow night, that's Thursday night, June 5th, is Worship in the Park, hosted by Res Life. They do a great job. They bring pro equipment down to the park every year, and usually do an hour and a half easy of music down there, and it's fantastic. I encourage anybody to get out there if you can.
Yeah, for sure.
Friday is the second of the
Pocket
Park.
Yep.
Let's see who that's going to be. That's going to be
Whiskey
Bound. That's right. Oh, and you know what? I will be there because Big Rapids Rotary is the honored guest, so I'll be speaking for a few minutes towards the beginning about the benefits of Rotary and what Rotarians do around the world. So that'll be fun. And I feel like
that's an awful
I've
lot
talked
of music.
enough, right?
Yeah, that is a ton of music going on.
I mean, that's every day you've got stuff going on.
Yeah, no, it's summertime, right? You talk about Summerfest. I know the kids are all done with school now, and that's summer is here. And shout out to all the parents who were able to get their students through a school year successfully.
Congratulations. Congratulations
not
to
easy.
all of you guys, not just
teachers too.
Not just the grads, but just everybody who's now making it to that next level or taking it up a notch or whatever it is. We're proud of you guys, and you've earned this little break. Hope you enjoy it.
Yeah, I do know a couple things. I noticed that they're starting to already do signups, and there's summer programs for your kids. So be asking around. Reach out to the school. I've seen football programs, basketball summer programs, all that kind of stuff. Make sure your kid's doing whatever they're supposed to be doing and letting you know. But also, I wanted to give a shout out last week, but we ran out of time. Planet Fitness does this every year. It's their summer program. It's
You're right.
free.
Such a good. I'm so glad you mentioned that.
Yeah, 14 to 19-year-olds. You can sign up June 1st through August 31st.
Isn't that great?
It's awesome.
So Planet Fitness is in an act of, helping out with the youth, getting them off the phones for a few minutes, or maybe
keeping them active.
Keeping them active. They offer a free membership during the summer to any child, any kid, 14 to 19.
Yeah, Dom, did you notice this morning? There's probably a couple extra youth in the gym.
Yeah, I'm actually wondering if I couldn't maybe cancel my membership, and if I would maybe pass for like a 16-year-old. No. Okay.
Yes, 60, did you say? Anyway, I had one of my youths there this morning. She did not last very long. She said there was too many people. She was very uncomfortable, and she came back home.
Yeah,
But that's okay.
That's okay. She tried. It was free.
Yeah.
So get your kids signed up. No, I think it's super cool. So
okay, the pool will be opening soon. The splash pad's already open, right?
Yesterday would have been a great day to get over the splash pad.
And people were over there.
Yes, I bet.
I wanted to say also the youth academy through the police department and the EMTs and that the city does every year. That starts like next week, and there's like 15 kids signed up for it. I don't know if that's maxed out or if there's more, but pretty cool. Pretty cool thing if you want to get your child signed up. If you think they might have an interest in maybe a career in serving the community. It's June 16th through the 20th. Kids need to be between 12 and 14, and they need to, they don't need to be star pupils, but it says they need a minimum 2.0 GPA and be in good standing, and just a desire to learn and lead. So pretty cool.
Very cool.
Very cool. They do several different sessions focused on different areas of not just I don't
Serving
think even
and protecting, right?
Yeah, I was going to say I'm not sure if it's
all
all police stuff or if it's like I said, police, fire, EMT, different
leadership
things,
seminars, all that kind of stuff.
pretty cool.
Yeah.
I would have enjoyed that as a kid.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, so that's going on, and I'm pretty stoked that we've already got over a dozen kids signed up for that. So that's awesome. Just before I forget, I have an update that I think people are going to want to know about.
Let's go.
Hopefully.
Breaking news?
Hopefully. You know what? In fact, I'm
the
hoping that this is the first that you're hearing this, because if we can scoop the Pioneer again, it feels good.
Sorry, not sorry.
So I got a press release here that was sent to me earlier. And you know what? It is dated for today. Guys, I think we've got a hot scoop on our hands. This is a brand new press release. New movie theater coming to Big Rapids.
Let's go.
It's official, you guys. It's happening. Grayling's historic Rialto Theater to establish new location in Big Rapids, Michigan. The closed movie theater in downtown Big Rapids, most recently operated as an AMC Classic location, has been purchased by Jordan Stansel, owner of the historic Rialto Theater in Grayling. Jordan's quote, he says, "I will renovate and reopen this theater and look forward to bringing brand new box office hits back to downtown Big Rapids."
Let's go.
That's it, you guys. It's happening.
That's it.
All right?
Stamp.
It's done. He's got the keys. We're going to start seeing progress real soon. And before we know
Maybe before the next run of Avenger movies. Because I think it's next summer or next year, the new Avengers.
I'm hoping that in time for whatever great Christmas movies are going to come out this year, I'm hoping that we are all in front of a gorgeous theater with lights, light bulbs,
seats,
with nice seating and the whole thing.
Good sound, audio.
We wish you all the
Please
best,
replace
Jordan.
the screens, because that was the last time I was there. I'm like, I can't watch a movie on this. Like, what is this? So I can't wait for the updates.
I have no idea what it's going to look like, but I have a feeling it'll be completely different and perfectly
Probably
acceptable.
3, maybe 4. It was 4 screens.
It was
before.
4, and so who knows what it'll end up being. But no matter
I
what,
do not care.
Here's 2 things I can promise you. It'll be perfectly fine,
Yes.
but there will be people who will be unhappy about it. So away it goes.
I think some people upset about Chipotle. It's
Yeah,
like,
I saw that. I was like, yeah. Just what we need.
Just what we need. Like, more business and more opportunity. Anyways.
I know it.
Jeremiah, our buddy over at the Peaks, reached out to me, shot me a text earlier this week, and wanted to make sure we put this on our calendar. They're doing a couples mixology night, a tiki date night, rather, at the Peaks. This is for next Wednesday, June 11th. Starts at 6 o'clock.
What a cool idea.
Grab your partners and shake things up with a little mixology night. It seems like a kind of a date night type thing. But also, if you're single, you can purchase tickets too. So
nice. 21 and over, obviously. You can get your tickets at thepeaksbr.com. And, they're also going to have some little snacks and stuff too. So it is $25 for a single, $45 for a couple. Need to get your tickets ahead of time probably because they've got to, and
it was limited too.
Yeah, and they need to have, supplies there for everybody because you're going to be mixing, muddling, sipping, and enjoying light hors d'oeuvres that complement the island theme. I don't think I've said the word hors d'oeuvres. Hors d'oeuvres in a long time. It's not a word you say out loud much. Hors d'oeuvres. I don't think I've said it the same way twice.
No.
Let me try one more.
No.
Hors
d'oeuvres.
Snacks. Hors d'oeuvres. Hors d'oeuvres.
The early snacks.
What do you guys have for hors d'oeuvres? Hors d'oeuvres. I don't know. Does that sound like hodor?
Hodor. Maybe cold take, hot take. I don't know, but that's
hodor.
Generally the best food.
Hors d'oeuvres. Hors d'oeuvres. Well, yeah, that's because we're children. We still eat like kids at summer camp.
Sandwiches.
Or at like at the buffet. We like mac and cheese. We like little hot dog bites.
I ain't been to a place that has like fancy
mini
stuff
pizzas.
In a minute, right? Where they'll come up and like, this is this, and you're like
bacon wrapped chicken tender bites or something, or bacon wrapped shrimp.
Invite me to something where there's hors d'oeuvres served, please.
Oh, you hear how he said it? He said, I think that's perfect. Hors d'oeuvres. You said it like natural, very natural. I didn't know you spoke French.
I don't think that's French.
All right, well, you look at it. Maybe at the end you'll be able to give us one of those, like, you could play it over your phone, through Wikipedia for us, and it can tell us. You know how that mechanical voice then tries to tell, the robot tries to tell us what the human voice is supposed to sound like?
Yeah. Thanks.
All right.
Thanks for nothing. Real quick, put it on our calendar. We'll talk about it here coming up soon. But the next business after hours for the chamber was announced. It's going to be at Embry & Co. That's downtown Big Rapids on South Michigan, and it is June 19th. And they're going to have an earlier one. They'll start at 4.
At 4. Oh, that is kind of early.
And I think they close a little bit earlier, so maybe they wanted to.
Well, I tell you what, if you're going to go to one, that's one to go to. Well, I mean, not that we want to pack their space because I mean it's not but it's so classy in there, and they always do like the nicest little. Usually they have little
the best
swag bags or little very fancy little cocktails or something or mocktails. So don't sleep on an Embry after hours. And it sounds like those hours are going to get started a little early.
A little early party.
Before hours.
Yeah.
A little Embry before hours and after hours.
No, I've seen that come up on my timeline.
And we've said this before, but you don't have to necessarily be a chamber member. You don't have to be a business owner to participate. Maybe you just want to get to know some people or
see what they're offering.
Find out what the chamber's about too.
I mean, sometimes people are scared to go into a new business and to see what their offerings are there, especially something like an Embry. You got the ghosty windows and stuff.
Yeah, you may not even have any idea, but they're doing all sorts of cutting edge. Like you won't believe what they're doing. Guys, we're decades behind on taking care of our skin. They're doing like space age stuff to de-age women in that place.
Yeah.
So,
but maybe join in with a group of people, and you can kind of feel a little bit more comfortable.
Yeah.
Joining a business after hours.
Absolutely.
See what they got to offer.
Check it out. Okay. I did want to say, and I had posted like a quick photo on our story about Krist Oil. I see they installed. That's a weird plant. They planted. They planted all of. I assumed it was coming from the initial requirements when they submitted their plan, their site plan. There was supposed to be trees and shrubs and stuff, and so I knew it was coming. But I was glad to see them do that. And it looks like they did a really nice job. There's a whole bunch of plants and shrubs there now. So check that out. Also, you might notice if you are a Krist shopper that while they have a cooler full of beer and spirits, they can't sell them to you at the moment.
Ouch.
Yeah, they're temporary license was up, and the full one was delayed, and so
That's common.
Believe me,
from what I hear,
they would like to sell you that. It's not that they don't. I'm sure it's as frustrating for them, but hopefully that will get approved sooner than later, and they'll be right back to full operation.
Yeah, you can't never count on the old classic government for moving things along for people.
You can't operate without a license,
and you can't operate without a license.
Not when it comes to that stuff. So that's called bootlegging, and we don't stand for bootlegging around here.
Oh man, our wonderful friends at Michigan Works got an event coming up. What do you got? What do we know about that?
Oh yeah, there's going to be 6 of these like talent opportunity type thing, hiring parties is what they're calling
parties. Yep.
So also, I said this last week, I absolutely love the flyers. I mean, that catches my eye for sure. But basically, Michigan Works, they did this last year as well. I think they helped about 250 people get hired. I want to say it was like 257 or something, but I could be totally off on that. But it's very successful. They bring a bunch of employers and a bunch of potential employees together, feed them for free, and let them get a chance to talk to each other.
Free glizzy.
Free glizzy. So here's what they say about it. We're serving up hot dogs and hot jobs. Talk to actively hiring local employers while enjoying a free lunch at our upcoming multi-employer hiring parties. Check out these upcoming events at your local Michigan Works West Central Service Center. So if you're not in Big Rapids, that's fine. But if you are, it's June 10th. It's next week. Okay, that's next week, 11 to 2 at the Big Rapids Michigan Works. And you can just call them anytime to find out more about it, or you can go to mwwc.org/let's party for more info.
Let's party.
And there's a ton of employers scheduled. Everybody from Ferris and Gerber to, even smaller ones
nursing,
like Hunty's Clubhouse, and stuff like that.
Some hospitality,
Army, Navy. There'll be a ton of stuff there.
Some health services. Oh yeah, there's all kinds of stuff. Lots of business there.
Awesome.
Very cool. And they'll have these at all their locations. You can go to their Facebook and see. They'll have one in Newaygo, they'll have one in Baldwin, they'll have up in Ludington, all of them. Mason County, wherever that office is located. But yeah, all the counties that they service. So,
in Paris, I saw some shifting around. We knew that Pie Hole was closing down operations.
Yeah, sold to another family or something like that.
And
I think I heard.
Is it going to be a similar?
No, from what I've seen is that Pie Hole in Paris was being replaced by a company called Earth Weavers, and it's a farm to table. Dom, any kind of Paris insight?
Actually, my wife was telling me about this today. They're going to sell local produce. They're going to have a small deli. And it's just a cool way for local individuals, especially up in Paris. If you live near Paris or up in that area, it might be the epitome of a food desert.
Right.
But
outside of pizza in Paris.
Outside of pizza in Paris, yes. But just a wonderful opportunity for local farmers.
It's like a farmer's market store, basically. It's kind of what.
Well, that's great.
And that they're going to be looking for other opportunities to partner with locals to add more products.
Well, that's excellent.
Stuff like that, so.
I wish them the best of luck.
Yeah.
She did pretty well in that location for the time she was there. I was surprised after moving out of downtown, kind of a thing. But speaking of pizza in Paris,
oh yeah,
we wanted to congratulate our friend Casey Counselor on becoming a part owner of Paris Auto Sales and
Premier. Premier Auto Sales.
Are you?
Yeah,
it's Paris.
Premier, the south side of town.
Oh.
Right
I guess my brain just made sense that he was going to be a.
Yeah, no, he's with Premier Pete.
Yeah,
Pete and
okay.
Yeah, on the south side of town.
Well,
so he's
moving
he
and
used
shaking,
to own
man.
CKs, and then I know he sold that and probably was looking for a new venture, and now that venture is automobiles.
Love it.
Yeah, I'm excited
for
him. Welcome to into Big Rapids, Casey.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so do we want anything else really pressing, or should we talk about the contest and move
let's
on?
do that. Let's do that.
Yeah. Okay, gang, we got an idea here from the A&W incident. All right, because when that happened, we had some people send us some photos and some video and stuff like that. Which
Our correct research and
we should we should have used it today,
team.
but yeah, just people. And so it gave me the idea that it would be excellent if you guys throughout the week, if you see things, you share them with us. You know what I mean? If you see something, you know,
and not the way that they're sharing it now, right?
Right.
Because I got, you know, family friends will send us stuff all the time.
Well, maybe you have no real reason to share it, but you see something that is of interest to the community. Well, now you can post it and tag hashtag What's Up Big Rapids on any of the socials that we're on. You know, we're on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube.
Yeah,
essentially. So, if you, so what were we calling it, Dom? Show us what's up, Big Rapids. Show us what's up, Big Rapids. That's what we're going to call it. We're going to do this each week, and you're not doing this for nothing. Okay.
Prizes.
We've got.
Who else is giving away prizes like this?
So essentially, what we hope is that each week, Pat and I will take a look at all the things that you guys have tagged us in, and the thing that seems the funniest or the most helpful or most interesting or creative or whatever it is, or the thing that maybe scoops us or whatever it is, we're going to award a bunch of really incredible prizes.
Incredible prizes.
Top shelf stuff. Wait till you guys get a load of this. All right, so this prize package is going to go to the winner for this coming week. So from now until the next show, if you guys tag hashtag What's Up Big Rapids on the comings and goings around town, things happening, we're going to pick a winner, and they're going to get this incredible prize package. Let's show these people what they're going to win. Right off the bat, you've got looks like probably a Hobby Lobby-ish type of a thing, and it says, "Don't let yesterday use up too much of today." And I think that's good. That's good advice.
That's good advice.
That's good advice.
Jot that down, kids.
Yeah, write that down, kids. Speaking of kids, for the kids in your life, look at this, man. What's it look like? It looks like an Xbox controller, doesn't it? Oh, kids like that.
They love controllers.
But it's not. It's not a video game.
Tricked you.
This is going to get them out of the house. Okay, this is sidewalk chalk. Novelty sidewalk chalk. So they got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They got basically the primary colors there, the Roy G. Bivs of it all.
I thought it was candy.
Yeah, don't eat it.
I really thought it was candy.
Well, or eat it. I mean, it shouldn't hurt you. I don't think it can hurt you, but you won't like it. Don't eat it.
It has one button.
Yeah, safe and non-toxic.
It has a directional and a one button.
Yeah, just one, like a kid's game. Okay, now, Tranquil Skies air freshener pump spray. This is brand new. This will make the car smell better. And when kids are out of school, they're going to be in the car more often. You might want
Sweaty,
that.
going to the Planet Fitness for free.
Okay, we got a couple movies here.
Oh, goated. I
love
that movie.
Pat really kind of wanted to just keep this for himself. I
might be out on the scope this week to see if there's anything I can tag us in.
I actually started this on streaming this last week. I love this movie.
Oh, so good.
If movies aren't your thing, I got something for you.
Oh, shit.
Tickle your ears.
You're welcome.
If you got 2 ears and a heartbeat, this Susan Boyle CD.
Susan Boyle.
It's on CD, so you know it'll work with all your devices. It's called The Gift. It was a Christmas album that she did, that she put out, and it's got 10 tracks that are just going to make you sing,
you throw it
"Oh, Holy Night," And so we got that for you. And then, for you comedy lovers,
at least.
Kenzie thought this, might be the top pick.
The reason why people want the prize pack.
And I'm going to be honest with you, I have no idea if any of these work. You know what I mean? I got them. This is like, yard sale type stuff, but yard sale, Goodwill type stuff. And that's not all, because it comes
nice basket.
A very nice basket.
Premium.
That's solid.
Hold all your goodies.
I can hold all your goodies. So that's going to go to the winner of this week's version of Show Us What's Up Big Rapids. This is y'all's game. You know what I mean? I can't wait to see what we can find out first.
Let's break
next.
it. Yeah, that's the whole point.
That's what we love.
We can break.
We love being able to share with you
Give
guys.
you that insight.
Yeah, not weeks later, not months later.
Now.
Yes. What's happening? All right.
And we incentivize with gifts.
And we like to give gifts. We wanted to do that
Prize
anyway.
packages.
We're givers. Okay? Maybe we overdid it. All right, we're generous.
Hey.
All right, I overdo it.
You're welcome.
I'm a
again.
giver.
Yes.
Good guy syndrome. And what can I say? All right. I think we should, unless there's something else, we should probably kick it over to Dom for corrections. We did get a great idea given to us by a listener about some history around town that is pretty wild, and so maybe when we got more time, we'll bust that out.
Yeah,
sound
for
good?
Sure. For sure.
So I think we've been going long enough. Dom, what do you got for us this week?
Well, for the first thing, we're going to try to play the word hors d'oeuvre.
Okay, let's do that.
Let's see if this works.
Go to the small one so that you can see us too, bud. Dom small. No, Dom small. Kenzie doesn't want to. Can't do that one.
Nope.
All right. We'll
I don't have that button, but let's.
Here we go.
That'll work. Hors d'oeuvre. Hors d'oeuvre.
One more time.
Hors d'oeuvre.
Hors d'oeuvre. Hors d'oeuvre.
Oh, thank
terrible.
you, Wikipedia, for that one.
Yeah,
That's
no, thanks.
terrible.
I'm not going to say it like that.
Also, guys, just a quick question. A&W, a little bit of history here. How long do you guys think it's been around in Big Rapids?
I don't know. That's a good question.
1923. No. 1965.
1919.
Oh, I was close.
1919. A&W.
1919.
Yes.
Did Mike own it then? I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
105. Yeah. That's
105.
amazing.
Amazing.
106.
It is a staple in this community.
I went to.
So was that cheese curds and burgers?
The weekend weather, it's going to be beautiful, sunny and 75.
Ooh.
And something that I wrote down here is a bad idea of the day comes from our very own Chris Jane. Honey, you should see all the space age things they do to de-age women's skin. Those are words I will not go home and repeat to my wife tonight.
It's really good. Yeah, it's really good.
Oh, man. Hey, real quick, Dom, I put it on the show sheet. Did the mayor get anything wrong last week that we should circle back around to?
No, he was rock solid.
All right.
Perfect.
All right.
Perfection.
Thanks again, Mayor.
See, that just goes to show we are a bit of a loose operation here.
A bit.
Mayor, on point.
Flawless.
Can't wait to get him back. In fact, I'd love to do an Ask the Mayor segment where maybe we get him to just get somebody at City Hall to record him answering a few questions that people are, because how it goes, the rumor mill kicks in, and if we can nip that stuff in the bud by just going right to City Hall and saying, hey, what really happened with that? Maybe the mayor will be willing to tackle that. I know he loves.
If not, we'll stack them until the next time we see him.
He loves dispelling myths and rumors and stuff like that.
He definitely loves it.
All right, well, I feel pretty good about this week's show.
Yeah, no.
Guestless, but never alone.
Never.
Because always
Flying high.
with my good friends here and our super producers. And thanks to Dominic Pace and Kenzie Foreman for backing us up as always. I'm Chris Jane.
And I'm Pat Brooks.
And remember, kids, kindness is contagious. Please go out there and be the example that you'd like to see. That's the best thing you can do for us. And on that note, that's our show for this week. It's What's Up, Big Rapids. You guys have a day.
See you next week.